Hey folks, do me a favor, hit that like button and comment down below. It makes a huge difference in our YouTube analytics, and it really helps the channel. Thank you. Welcome, my friends. We're back in the Troop, an absolutely fascinating World War II simulator here. And what we're trying to do is actually to push the British back. That's right, this is actually D-Day, and of course the British have taken several beaches and started pushing forward. Our goal is to try and put a stop to them. Now, one thing I love about this mission, guys, it's entirely tank-based combat, so it really shows off the sort of armored element of this game. And let me tell you, it's a damn fun armored element. Now, I don't necessarily want to go all the way over here. We're going to be exposed to fire from enemies in that general area. I think what I'm going to do is actually push that Panzer up to the tree. The same thing with this one. I really don't want to, put him in a dangerous spot. So let me... Like, definitely not on the road. But the thing is, like... Like, we could actually go over here to the hedge and be somewhat out of enemy sight. But I think I might actually stay put with this guy and just look for the enemy. And with this tank, we are actually going to advance in this general direction. I hope that's going to be sufficient. It should reveal itself pretty quickly whether or not we put these guys in the right place. Let's go ahead and end the turn there. Enemy armor is going to play. And again, if they see us, they are going to fire immediately. They don't waste time with this at all. Okay, so no contact yet. That's pretty interesting. Let's advance with this tank first. And let's just get it right up to the hedge there, guys. So we've got that hedge. It's not going to provide complete cover, but it might provide a little bit of concealment. But so far, I'm not spotting anything. Let's advance up the road with this guy. Just a little bit. Just enough so we can actually look down the road here. So far, things seem to be pretty calm. I hate not having cover here, but we do have to advance. So we're going to go ahead and push forward. All right, looks like we've got an enemy spotting us. Now we incredibly suppress that hit. Absolutely insane, but the ambush has begun there. Again, more hits here. They're doing quite a lot of damage to the gun, and sure enough, they knocked the gun out of action. But we have spotted the enemy, so that, of course, gives us a chance to return fire. I think we can actually hit him right now. Let's go for it. We're going to aim our gun here, guys, with a Panzer IV, and open up. Now, I wonder how many tanks they actually have in that Ville there, but that is going to be a hit through the turret, and while we didn't completely kill him, we absolutely killed one of the crew members inside. Let's just hope it was a valuable crew member, one that's really going to actually affect this tank and its functionality. We've also spotted another tank over here, but what do you know? This guy cannot actually see him. To spot him, we're going to have to get a bit closer to the front lines, and of course, that puts us in danger. So I've got to do it, but I'm not exactly looking forward to it. Let's push forward with that Panzer. And then we've got this one over here. And I wonder... Yeah, he can actually get a shot right through the enemy side, I believe. And there we go. Unfortunately, 90% suppression. It did go through, but didn't actually really hurt anybody inside. That's a typical day out here on the battlefield. And again, this particular fight is really just a small example of what the armored combat is going to be like in the full release of the game.
Reinforcements have arrived.
All right, there we go. We've got some reinforcements. We need to keep up the fire, though. And there we go. I think we've completely destroyed him now, and that's right. That's an enemy tank knocked out over there by the building. And certainly that's going to help us going forward. So let's grab this tank. You know what? First, can we actually spot that guy back there? We actually can. I mean, this is tank combat after all. They can get pretty far into range. 34% though, not the greatest chance of a hit. I'm still going to take it though. And I just love these animations. They are fantastic. Of course, it looks like he managed to not get hit there. And we're going to have to advance even more with this guy, although I'm not as concerned about taking shots from the front anymore. So let's just push forward with him, and hopefully we get a quick bite at the enemy. Now over here, since our gun is out of action, I don't really see much of a point of... I'm not going to say advancing, but much of a point of leaving the area. But then again, if we advance, we could sort of turn ourselves into a bit of bait and have the enemy focus on us. Now, the other thing I'm a little concerned about is I know there are going to be tanks probably coming out of that road right there. So I am going to advance in that general direction. In other words, we'll have this tank going over here by these woods, and this tank is just going to continue forward over to that dirt road, of course, trying to cut the enemy off. Now, we got really, really lucky with those hits. The thing about this game is force morale is huge. So basically, one of the forces, you don't have to necessarily completely destroy an enemy. You just need to destroy his force morale. Right there, he just knocked out a tank, killed everyone inside, I'm sure. And of course, that is not going to help force morale. But our goal here is to make the enemy basically retreat due to sheer terror before we do. Now, it looks like we don't have the best sight lines going up this road, so I do want to be very, very careful here. But I'm going to advance over here on this side of the tree line. So I'm hoping if there were any tanks right there, they wouldn't be able to get a shot this way. Although I'm suspecting there are going to be tanks over here where this olive grove is. I don't know why I'm calling it an olive grove. I'm not sure if it's an olive grove. Probably more like a peach orchard. And we know that guy's knocked out, so we don't have to worry about him. But we do still have this enemy over here waiting for us. Now, I wonder, can we actually aim the turret and hit him now? We can't. We're going to have to get right to the outside here, I believe. And when we do that, we're going to be in his sight line as well. So, yeah, a tough one for sure. I do believe we get one shot there with 33% chance to hit, which is pretty bad. And we miss. This pretty much lets him get a punch in. It's like a boxing match, and what we've done is allowed our opponent now to get a haymaker in himself. That could, of course, end pretty badly for us. So let's just sort of keep our wits about us. Would never really recommend crossing a road like what I'm doing right now, but there's a first time for everything. Here we go. Thank goodness there's no reactionary fire. At least not that I know of. There might be, and I'm just not noticing it. Oh, boy. Inches away. Absolutely inches away right there. And this should be a chance to get a shot. I mean, we can absolutely see him now. 98% chance of a hit. We're definitely going to hit. Whether we are going to penetrate or not is another question. And actually, damage mitigation. It did go through, but he's not too badly damaged. He's doing okay. What I'm wondering is where the hell is that final tank? Because I know there's one more tank. Here we go. Still not spotting it, though. I don't think we can... No, yes, we can. Just as I was about to say it, let's fire. Oh, man, it's another miss, unfortunately. Okay, we're going to end the turn there, see what the Shermans have to offer. Oh, man, I love the way they just do the camouflage. The concealment is just done really, really well in this game. And he has revealed himself. I mean, if that's not an easy shot, I don't know what is. Let's see if we can aim the turret. Now, what he may have done, look at that. What a wise enemy. I love the AI in this game. So he's gotten on this side of our tank, so we can't fire because we'd actually end up hitting the back of this tank right here. We're actually going to have to move before firing, which gives him a little more time. But he is showing a side to us. I'm confident we can pierce this armor. Oh, all right. Well, we at least hit the tracks. I don't think he's moving. I'll put it that way. I really don't think he's moving. And we will advance this tank up next to the burned out wreck of our friends. Just let our guys know what happens if they don't accomplish this task. And what did I tell you guys? I knew it, man. Enemy tank in that grove. He's actually inside it, which I didn't expect. But that gives us a chance to return fire. That's a miss. Just unlucky shots at the moment. Let's aim that turret there. It did go through, but again, both shots, or neither shot, I should say, was really effective. Yeah, we're not going to get a chance to fire this guy, so what we're going to do is just advance towards the enemy. I mean, we're advancing towards their armor with 3 different tanks. So my thinking is no matter what, unless the enemy gets, like, exceptional shots, we could just overwhelm him. Even if he takes out 1, these 2 will get him. But let's see what the enemy still got up his sleeve. Deflection! So that actually glanced off. We got really lucky, though. That could have gone a lot worse. And let's see if we can't vaporize this guy. We've already hit him once. I'm pretty sure we're just about to deliver a coup de grace. Essentially a killing blow here to finish it off. Wow! 96%? Really? 4%? 4%? That figures. I'm actually uploading a video, and that happens. Of course. Alright, so I'm going to try to get over here and still shoot this turn, although I don't think I can. I think shooting this turn is probably not going to happen. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, we don't see him anyway, so no love lost there. Now let's see if we could pierce this guy's armor. 94% chance of a hit. I mean, the hit should be definite, and there we go. We did hit the side. We damaged the guy's inside there, and I know it's only 17% chance, but I'm going for it anyway. That tank is hurting, but not entirely destroyed. So actually, I'm going to have this guy... Yeah, I don't think we have a choice. I think we have to go this way. Because if we go this way, then that guy can shoot us through the side. Actually, with the hedgerow there, we should be all right. So I'm going to push this way with our Panzer 4. We only have Panzer 4s, by the way. There we go, end that turn. Going a little bit deeper into the orchard there to avoid the shots. And despite us hitting his tracks, he could still move a little bit, it seems. But his movement is greatly reduced. I like that it's a lot more realistic than just completely stopping. Let's try and hit him right through the side, guys. 71% chance. That should be the kill. There we go! Yes, they are burning up inside. Tank knocked out. That's what I'm looking for, guys. The enemy have had enough. Well, I just wanted to show you guys and give you guys, of course, a visual of this particular mission in the trench. It's an interesting game. The PR of this game is terrible. These guys have not reached out to me one bit. Totally disrespectful public relations for this game. Like, I've never seen anything so bad, honestly. The game itself is great, and I'd love to play some more in the future. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.